everyone, Naomi here from Oh My Makeup, which is my Instagram handle. So if you'd like to follow me over there, I'll leave that linked down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I do upload a video. Today is a super exciting video. I received my Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette in the mail. It is beautiful. Oh, it's felt, so it's super soft. The emblem is beautiful. I really love that this box is a unique shape. The handle is a little jewelry box. You open it like that in a really protective box. It looks just like this, and it had a little set in. So even the box is just luxe and beautiful. So when I saw his introduction video to this palette, I screamed. It was so beautiful to me. I really loved the color story. I loved that he was coming out with a new formula that I was really excited to try. I really do love his eyeshadow palettes. If you've watched my rating all my eyeshadow palettes, most of his eyeshadow palettes came in like the top 5. They are just really nice. His formula is really nice because it does blend really well, and it's super pigmented and beautiful. And I don't really care about the drama that surrounds him. I don't care about that. I really like his eyeshadow palettes. I think they're really nice. So when I saw this one coming out, I was really excited to review it for you guys, let you know if it is the same quality as other palettes, if I think it's worth your hard-earned money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up swatches. I made swatches of every single color. I will pop that up right here. I did want to do just a quick little swatch on my hand before I even got into this because I really wanted to show you the colors. I don't really like swatches very much. I don't think that they're worth anything except for to show you the color and the undertone. I don't think they tell you anything about how it's going to blend, the pigmentation. I don't think it tells a whole lot of anything. I think they're almost a waste of time, but because I do want to show you like the colors and everything, I thought I would do that. So I'll pop that up here. Also, if you can see, when I did the swatches, it definitely will stain your eyelids. I always expect that really though with pinks, purples, and reds. It just comes with the territory. It doesn't bother me a whole lot. Because I use either MAC Paint Pot base or a Revolution Pro Eye Elements primer. Stainage isn't really as big of an issue for me because I do use those, and they kind of act as a barrier to my eyelids, so the stainage isn't so bad. So I have done a few other looks using this palette. They're on my Instagram. I will have them pop up on the screen. And then I wanted to play with some colors that I haven't played with yet in the palette. So I was thinking of doing one eye one way and one eye the other, but because I do have to pick my son from school today, as soon as I'm done with this, I figured that probably wouldn't be the best idea. So I'll just do the same look on both eyes and just kind of play and see what we think about the formula. So if you'd like to see my thoughts on the new Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette, then just keep watching. I don't really know what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to kind of jump in, look at the palette, and kind of figure out what I wanted to do. I am going to be using the new Profusion brushes. I bought this whole collection a week or so ago, so I've been playing with them just a little bit, but I really wanted to put them to test in this video. I'm not going to give you my thoughts on the brushes because I do want to do a whole dedicated video reviewing these products, so I just wanted to use them in this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my medium size crease brush, and I'm going to hop into Monarchy, which is like the light transition color. So I'm going to go ahead and just take that right up into the crease. It looks a lot different in the pan than it actually does on your eyelid. It looks has kind of a strange undertone in the palette, but then once you blend it onto your eyelid, it is a gorgeous transition color. So I'm just going to place that down just to kind of start building whatever type of eyeshadow look I plan on doing. Definitely is a large palette, and it doesn't lay flat very well. I'm hoping that as time goes on, it'll lay better flat, and it won't tear or anything. I don't think it will. It feels pretty secure and everything, so it should be all right. Grabbing the Firm Blending Eyeshadow Brush. And then I'm going to go into Scandal Water, which is that beautiful periwinkle purple, which actually when I saw that color when he was introducing this palette, that color was the very first color that just really caught my attention. I thought it looked gorgeous. So I'm putting that all the way in the crease from the front all the way to the back. The color is really blending well. The palette definitely is a little heavy, so it's kind of hard to hold as you're trying to do your eyeshadow. So that's just one thing I'm kind of noticing about it. Okay, then I'm going to take Deviant. And gonna take that right above the Scandal Water, just to continue blending that purpley color out. Didn't know if I wanted to, but I really do want to try Vile Serpent, which is the teal color. Let's see, I'll show you. So the Vile Serpent, which is this teal color, I figured we would just play with it. This type of color is really difficult to formulate, so I was curious to see how he did in his formula. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the outer corner and take that up into the crease. And I am just using my small firm eyeshadow. It's kind of like a little pencil brush. And I'm going to blend that up. And one thing I have noticed about this eyeshadow palette is that every single color really, really keeps its pigment. So when you're blending multiple colors and layers of colors, you can look at the eyeshadow and see every single specific color. I guess I'm going to do halo eyes, so I am going to go ahead and take that Vile Serpent into the front portion of my eyelid also. And then blend that out with my flat brush again with Deviant on it. And that Vile Serpent, I feel like kind of lost a little bit of its pigment, but we're gonna go back in there and add more once we're done blending. I'm gonna do the same spotlight eye that I did on this one. So I'm going to take my flat shader eyeshadow brush. It's just a very small flat brush. I'm gonna take the Vile Serpent and really tap that on the inner corner and then on the outer corner. I'm not gonna blend too much because I can see that this shadow is a bit splotchy, so I want to keep its pigment. So by just patting it and leaving it, I feel like the pigment's gonna stay a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and do my little halo eye. I'm taking my little flat Alamar Cosmetics brush, and I am just going to tap the shape in that I want. The shape's definitely not perfect, but with halo eyes, I just added shadow on top, so it's okay. So we'll kind of figure it all out as we go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go in with Vivid Mood, which is that really pretty purple color. And I'm going to go right where I did my crease. Take the pointed crease eyeshadow brush, go in that Vile Serpent again, and really just pack that on even more on the outer crease and the inner corner. Really, for as dark as these colors are, and the mattes as I'm using, they are blending in really well, and you can still see all the specific colors separate. So that's really cool. Like, you can see the light pink, the dark pink, the purple, the Vile Serpent. You can just see everyone specifically different. So that is really, really cool. Put on the lid. What am I going to put on the lid? I want to go in with Take the Crown, I think. I'm going to go in with Take the Crown. So that is the purple top one on top, and I'm going to just use my fingers, and you can see the pigment on my fingers is pretty intense. I'm going to tap that onto the middle of my eyelid. And take that up to the crease and blend that out. That color is really, really pretty. So then I'm going to take my little pointed brush and kind of blend that out. That is so pretty. Okay, then I'm going to do Betrayal. I'm going to tap that onto the outside of Take the Crown and the inside of Take the Crown, just to kind of blend in that halo. Oh, that color is pigmented. And then blend a little bit more of Take the Crown on top. Oh, that is so pretty. So I'm going to take my blending brush and blend those out. I'm just going to pile on a little bit more eyeshadow and then do some bottom line work. So what I wanted to do is that there's the Wet Jewel, which is his new formula, which is a really light pigmented glitter shadow. I wanted to put that in the middle of my lid, and this color is gorgeous. It almost looks wet in a way. So I'm going to put some of that up top. I just love that shadow. It is so pretty. So now what I wanted to do is a little bit of on my bottom lash line. I'm going to take that small pointed eyeshadow brush and I'm going to take the Scandal water and I'm going to go underneath my bottom lash line. And I'm going to take the Vile Serpent with that same brush and go just a little bit higher, more into my tear duct area with that Vile Serpent. Take my Apparel gel liner in Forest Green. I'm going to put that in my waterline. This is a really pretty green, like forest green color. I thought it would look really nice with the Vile Serpent. So I'm going to apply that. To use my little liner brush and smoke that out with Vile Serpent. And because I'm wanting a little bit more purple on the bottom lash line, I'm going to take Blood Queen and I'm going to run that underneath. There we go. That's what I wanted. Just a tad bit of purple on the bottom lash line. Just a tad bit of visible purple on the bottom lash line. That I think is looking beautiful. I love it. So what I wanted to do, let's see. So now what I think I'm gonna do is I think I will throw on a little bit, just a thin layer of black liner. So there is my liner. It's a little crooked, but it'll do. So next I'm gonna curl my eyelashes, apply some mascara. Alright, so I did my mascara, curled my eyelashes. I want to do a little inner corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Beauty Sleep color that's in here and I'm going to just apply that into my inner corner. And down just a little bit underneath my lash line. That is pretty. So there is my eyeshadow look. I think it turned out really, really good. I like it. I'm going to do my lips really quick. So I'm going to line my lips with Colourpop Chai. Over that with Jeffree Star Mannequin. And then after that, Jeffree Star Legends Only Lip Gloss. Oh, it is such a beautiful combo. All right, so there is the finished look. Let's go over my thoughts about the Jeffree Star palette. So I definitely have a little bit of fallout on my eyes from that color Wet Jewel, which is the glitter, his like new formula. So I definitely have, let's see, can we see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? We can't see it. So I do have a lot of pink glitter right here, so that kind of sucks. Maybe with that color I would use a glitter glue. Other than that though, really everything else that I use in the palette, and I use, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I use 8 of the shadows and everything else worked really well. Actually blended really nicely. Definitely is a little bit of a darker look, but I wanted to do something a bit more dramatic. I have done 2 other looks that are a little bit more everyday. So hopefully you enjoyed this little video and it was helpful to let you know if this eyeshadow palette is something you want or are looking into. And really, I mean, just for the packaging, I would buy it. It's so beautiful. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and it was helpful, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye guys.